Jay here. I know it's late. Sorry, I had to finish up my mom's supper before got that all done. Just trying to get through everything. Everything's just a mess right now. And I know there's a lot of people in here probably make fun of me for crying about my dad, but you know, my dad was my best friend for 55 years. I never really had any other friends. I was by his side, he was by mine. And that's how we were. We stayed that way. But I know some people, like you said, I make a mockery of that and want to make fun of you. That's fine with me. My dad was Vietnam veteran. And like I said, when he come out, he had his problems. I mean, with just being in the war and everything. And he had me and my sister, and like I said, he took off for a while, and yeah, but I was too little at the time to realize what was going on. Then later in life, he took off again, and I knew what was going on. I used to get up every morning at 5 a.m. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the walkie-talkies they use on, what the hell is that? Stranger Things and realistic walkie-talkies. I had the same thing. So my dad would pull the antenna up and I'd talk to him until they went out. And I don't care who gets mad at me about it. Like I said, he was my best friend. And I know it's going to take a while to forget him. Well, not forget him. I'm never going to forget him. But when I get up in the morning here, it's lonely. It's used to meeting him for coffee and having fun, talking, laughing, joking. Then he got hit with that fucking cancer. That is a ruthless disease. It has no empathy for anybody. Not the person it's attacking, not the family, not anybody. Like I said, when I found him, it took all I had not to do CPR on him. He had a DNR, do not resuscitate. He was laying the perfect way, with his head hanging over the side of the arm of the chair, where I could have gone under his sternum and started doing compressions on him. But I knew he didn't want that. But I will never forget him. Yeah, it's been over a week. Well, Thursday was a week. So yeah, Friday and Saturday. Man, is this hard? A whole lot harder than I thought it would be. Bad thing for me is I got the old double whammy. Jacob died And a month later, my dad dies. So it's like, holy shit, what did I do? I don't know. Yeah, I've been watching these idiot politicians keep my mind off stuff. And I don't know what the Democrats think they're doing. They look like a bunch of fools out there dancing and shit. When they had them signs up, remind me of Romper Room. I see Jerry, I see Jasmine, I see this, I see that. When them people can't stand up for a kid that survived brain cancer, then they have no soul. They can't stand up for the mother that lost her child, Laken Riley. They have no soul. They don't care. They're pissed off because of Doge. Doge jumped in and found out all their little networks underneath the fucking grass where somebody's family was making a lot of money off of it. $60 million for transgender rats. Is there something wrong with that picture? I mean, I'm half blind, and I don't see anything good about it. But I don't know. Like I said, I'm moseying on through. Good news is I bitched and complained yesterday because my dad was still in a cooler up there because the VA dragging her feet. My sister tried to get him a military funeral. My dad does not want to be under the ground. He told me, when I die, I want to be cremated, sit on my table and watch NCIS. Well, whose word you going to take for it? So finally, like I said, I yelled at my sister, I yelled at my mother, and finally today they gave in. They cremated him, and he's coming home Monday. So I put him on his little table there and turned on NCIS for him. Whatever makes him happy. Like I said, I don't know. I went out today because he was telling me before he passed, he wanted me to buy them big potted flowers to put up front. I never did it. Now I see why. I went today. I got like 10 of the big potted flower things, the annuals that keep coming back. $258 for friggin' flowers. You didn't get dressing with them. You didn't get chicken and french fries over them. Nope, just a flower. I get that for him, and I bought it and also got him. I keep saying I got him, but he wouldn't tell me my pressure washer. He thought the pump was going bad on it, even though it still run good. So today I bought a brand new one, which is twice as big as the other one. It's got 3,100 PSI, which I'll put to work tomorrow. Monday he'll be home. Wednesday I'm going to take his gun out. My brother-in-law and his Marine buddy decided then get that done and over with. And after I'm done with it, it's going to be locked up and that's where it's going to stay. I bought that for him. That's what his brothers asked me. He said, "You think your dad even knew he was holding that?" I said, "Yeah, he knew exactly what it was. Like you said, he would go in and out. And when I had to pick him up, pull his britches up, he said, 'Get the off me, I'm going to cut your effing throat.' I said, 'Dad, it's me.' And he just looked at me and said, 'Okay, boy.' But he had a penknife laying there on the table, opened. So I made sure I took it real quick. I went through that for days. And like I said, I don't wish that upon anybody. Cancer is a terrible disease. And it's also horrible for family members to have to go through it also. Like I said, when I grew up, I didn't have many friends. I was always with my dad. Fishing, hunting, whatever, we were always together. And guy Willie Kaufman up in his hangar at the airport, he had this old glass-drawn boat with a 75 horsepower on it. And he had to clean his hangar out because he was moving out of it. He says, "Hey," and I said, "Yeah." He said, "See that boat there?" And I said, "Yeah." He said, "It's yours. Trailer and all," although it didn't run. So, took it, my other buddy Tom, he's a mechanic, took it up there one day, we tore all the hoses off of it, dipped in a tank of water, and it fired right up. So those days, like I said, my dad and I would leave early in the morning and take a trip to Cheat Lake. Launch the boat, we go out playing around. Those are times I'm never going to forget. Like I said, I can't. People say, just move on, move on. I can't. I feel like I gotta do something yet, like I'm letting him down. But I don't know what to do anymore. Like I said, I'm just beside myself. And it's, like I said, I don't wish it on anybody. And I know there's a lot of people in there who went through it. Melody, Betty, just like lost one of her loved ones. Yep. I think rather than have my heart broken, I'd rather be run over by a damn train. That's how I was sitting there thinking tonight. Here's how dumb I am. About that new pressure washer. Yeah, and showed that to Dad. He's not here anymore. So it does get lonely as hell. And I said, I have a lot of good friends on YouTube. And so I don't mean to offend anybody when I say stuff. Sometimes I just get mad. And it is what it is. And I said, some people don't like me. That's fine. I don't care. say about helping people out and stuff. I helped Melody out. I helped a lot of people out. I'm going to give you the prime example of that. My dad always wanted a Mustang GT. He could have borrowed money, put it off, put it off, put it off. He always wanted a bass boat. Put it off, put it off, put it off. Now one day, he's going to come home with a plastic jar. He never got to do what he wanted to do. Not plastic, I'm sure it's ceramic, but fuck money. I don't care about money, I ain't worried about it. All my bills are paid, I'm good. You know what, I said I was going to go down today at Lowe's and look at a charcoal grill. The last grill I bought was a big-ass stainless steel 4-burner with an exterior burner. So it was like $400 some. It lasted about 1.5 years. I went out when the last hurricane was coming to move it, pulled it up on the wheels, just moved it, and the whole bottom dropped out of it. All the season bars, where the gas comes out and everything, gone. Garbage. So I figured I'd get me and Mom just a charcoal grill. They got their charcoal grills down there, went like $200-300 for them. Damn. I'll take some block I have in my house, make a big square out of it, and grab one of them drain grates, put it on there, let it for the burgers on. They got the round slots in it. But I don't know. I'm just at the point, like I said, I don't want to fight anymore. I'm tired. And I never expected to wake up. Especially after I just checked on him. To find him dead. It sucked. I guess that's the only way you can put it. I'm gonna go out tomorrow and spray the shit out of his house. Get everything cleaned out, put the flowers back up, get the grass cut, get everything trimmed off. You see, yeah, the funny thing about when Dee's boy died, I went around the whole neighborhood collecting money to get her a meat and cheese tray. You know what I got from the neighborhood? Not that I want anything, but I didn't have anybody show up, give condolences or anything. It's just like, day goes on, that's it. My dad was my best friend. He still is. And I will never, ever in my life throw him under the bus. But apparently I did enough bitching the last day that they finally just decided to cremate him. And he'll be home Monday. So, like I said, my sister was trying to get him buried in a cemetery. He don't want to be underground. That was the whole point of getting cremated. So, just, I don't know. Everything's just weird anymore. But anyway, guys, it's getting late. So, I think we gotta go pick up all them Easter baskets and everything for Easter, so we can get that taken care of. And I'm gonna give myself a couple weeks. And Jay might go get himself a new friend. Because this just ain't cutting it. I got Jacob's ashes beside me. I talk to him all the time. Sonny comes back here and lays with me. It's just not the same. When I had Jake and I took him for rides with me everywhere. I mean, we went everywhere together. When his hips started getting bad, I was picking him up and down out of the truck. And the day I asked my sister to take him to the vet, I didn't tell her to put him down. So I got a hold of her and she said, well, it's almost done now. I said, what's done? She said, they're euthanizing him. I said, what the hell are you doing that for? I said, he was supposed to go out there and get an appointment for his hips. And she said, well, the doctor said his hips are too bad and there's no way he's going to be able to, he's going to be an invalid, in other words. But just, you know, you got kids, they're born with half a brain or they can't function. You don't throw them in a fucking junkyard and say goodbye. You take care of them. They said, I ain't lined up. I was hoping to get him help with his hips. I didn't expect him to come back here and earn. I thought he'd be back, take him outside. It didn't work out that way. Man, no. I wasn't happy with my sister. I didn't tell her to take him down, put him down. I said, I had an appointment at the other hospital for him for his hips. They said they might have something to help. And she said, well, we can take him now. And they were all wearing Pittsburgh Steelers jerseys. Go figure. I love the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're nothing but a bunch of goddamn losers anymore. Yeah, and I went back memory lane. Kevin videos going after me and stuff. I don't care anymore. He did what he did, and I said what I had to say about it, and that's it. But he made a video today that, I don't know what the hell he's talking about. Talking about trying to figure out how to sleep in his vehicle now. There's fucking jobs all over the place. He can go to a truck stop and work there all day and take a shower. And then go somewhere and get some sleep. But Chris and Holly, I don't know what his deal is. Like I said, he over there building garbage. And I just don't get it. What the hell is he trying to do? If a fucking hurricane come through there, he'd be up in his red ruby slippers clicking his heels. I don't know. People are goofy. Alright guys, so I'm gonna get going. Love y'all. Like I said, if I come off snide to anybody, it's because I haven't been in the best of moods. It is what it is. It's something for me I gotta deal with, so. Like I said, Mr. Edward, when you're ready, I'm ready. You can hold the gun, you can shoot the gun. So I bought it for Dad. I don't want to run the ass off of it. That's when I get it home. One girl said to me, she says, what are you about having it now for? It's worthless. To me, it's worthless. I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm trying to find my damn phone. I don't know where it's at. Guess I lost it too. But anyway, guys, like I said, I met Jimmy Smith, that bad channel, the one I call Satan channel because of the image that's on there. Ends up being he's not such a bad person. He or she. Trying to decipher from language. I thought it was a lady talking. But like I said, he took that video down he posted about me, and I appreciate that. Like I said, I don't know who he is. I never wanted to fight with him. The only person I went after was Chris and Holly. So that's when the dumbasses got arrested. They said, you push your luck so far. My sister's a retired cop, so is my brother-in-law. They deal with them the same as they do them Serbian citizens. As soon as they start off, I don't have to wear a seatbelt, I'm traveling. I don't need insurance, I'm traveling. And that's why I'm not a cop. Because I'd be saying, fucking right, you're traveling right to the back of that car and going to jail, asshole. They get me for police brutality. Like I said, there's so much shit that's going on. And every time, like I said, YouTube, you go on these videos, you watch these people flipping out at McDonald's, throwing shit. Stupid bullshit. Because they ain't get ketchup with their order or something. So what? You're going to cost tens of thousands of dollars of property damage. Then when the cops show up, well, I didn't do nothing. Fuck you, copper. Yeah, it's... One time when I was driving a Levin furniture truck, it was a 30-foot truck, and it was snowing to beat all hell. So I had to come on over the bypass and turn on Route 30. Why pull out? Next thing I see, I'm looking, I see this green slide, or this thing sliding, like 100 miles an hour at me. So they boom. He hit the doilies on the back of the truck, flattened the tire. And then he tries to tell me it was my fault. You come on and know? I said, you didn't see this big ass truck going across the road. So anyway, he was at fault for it. He said he was running late for work at a little diner. And the cops come over and said, you have any pain or anything? I'm not like that. I have pain every day of my life. I can't decipher whether it's from being in a car wreck, tripping and falling, or something like that. But I tell you what, between Betty and all you guys on there, and Melody, Melody kept me going. And I mean, I'd be sitting here in the middle of the night crying, and I called her, and she always answered the phone. Like I said, you ain't the smart asses out there and say, "Oh, why don't you just get over it already?" Like I said, my dad and I were like brothers. He was a dad when he had to be. When I screwed up, he let me know. But other than that, we spent pretty much every day together. And I'm going to miss that. I already miss it. I see the old buzzer sitting on his chair in the garage drinking coffee. I opened the door and he said, "Hey, boy." I said, "What are you doing, Weasel?" He said, "Talking to your aunt sis." And we just laugh and joke. It was like not a father and son relationship. It was like we were just best friends joking around. And but I'll tell you what, when my mother called me out there, and I seen him, and his eyes were open, well, half open. And I'm looking at him, and it looks like he was staring straight at me, and I'm like, so I'm looking at his chest and feeling his chest. And I said, "No, he's gone." So I pulled his eyes down for him, closed his eyes, and walked off crying. I tell you what, guy or not, if you don't shed a tear about anything, then you I don't know. My dad told me all men cry at some point in time. And I figured that out because I've been in tears for the last week and a half. They were posting videos of him. The last guy wanted to assassinate my dad on YouTube. And like I said, my dad was feisty as shit. Christ, he was in infantry in a war. So, he knows how to kill people, obviously. But he also regrets it. And that's another thing I think haunted him. He said his platoon was ordered to go in a village. And here a bunch of women, little kids come running out, and they thought they had grenades. They yelled, "Open fire!" And they just mowed them people down like nothing. So I don't know anymore. You guys get off here, you want to make a call to Justin Trudeau. Make sure you give him a Kleenex. We're proud of him. The first governor of the first 51st state. Hey, you know what? Those Canadians get pissed off when people say that. But if you can't take a joke, then tough banana. Like I said, hold on a minute, guys. But if you can't take a joke, then what the hell's the sense of living? You know? I don't want to walk around all day like gloom and doom. And eventually I'll sort out of this. Yeah, and it makes me wonder. You know what makes me feel like a sissy? All these little kids, their parents being killed in the line of duty. I think they got more guts than I do. And out of that, they're a lot like my sister. No emotion. And just do what you do, say what you say. That's it. Bingo! Alright guys, I'm gonna get going. I ain't seen any comments come up or anything. So again, nobody's around. Well, did you put any comments on here? Probably not. She's probably sleeping. That's another thing. I got her that Instapot. You know, I made dinner tonight for my mother. She wanted cabbage and noodles and this and that, blah, blah, blah. Instead of pissing and all that stuff, dirtying up all the dishes, I cut everything up, put it in a pan, turn it around until it was brown on the sides, close the lid on it, and hit pressure cook. I guarantee you they probably won't know what the food was before they ate it. Oh, that's a question I have. If anybody on here that knows about Guy Fieri, one does Donner's drives. I forget. Donner drives and dives. But if he's ever down here, I'd like to go see him. Him and whoever else would like to come down. Yep. Like I said, I have no beef with Jimmy. I have no beef with anybody. You see me walking around, it's just because I'm heartbroken and I'm done. I can't deal with it anymore. And I gotta get that damn image out of my head. Because that's gonna kill me. And kill you. You're not focused on your bicycle. I'm sorry I called it a bicycle. But, I think Dad used to call him. What do you think? Time for bed. I got you, bud. I love you all. So help me out. This. Oh. Oh. Okay, guys. I'm going to hit the sack, Jack. Please keep an eye over me and my father tonight until we get through this bullshit. Ah, what the fuck are you at? Call Melody.
Calling Melody. Mobile.
Come on, Melody. Call Melody.
Calling Melody. Mobile.
Hey. I'm still alive so far. How about you? What's that, hon? Why? What's she doing? What is she doing? How old is she? What the hell she want to kill a doctor for? So what? Is she heavy set? Well, the only thing the doctor's doing is looking out for her. They got on to me about my weight. That doctor. No, it's not on mine either. I'm overweight now. But I don't care. I don't know how I am because I don't eat. I don't eat. I don't do Yeah, because it stores your fat. That ain't what happened with my dad, though. Tell her to get a case of protein shakes and drink one. Well, people are touching when I'm told about their weight. Like I said, I was heavy as a little kid. And I lost weight and I was... You gotta take criticism. And he wasn't criticizing, trying to worry about her health. That's that female doctor down here, my mom's doctor. I went to her one time. She said, "You got some pounds stacked on you." I said, "What's that?" She said, "You got some pounds stacked on you." I said, "Yeah." I said, "Twinkie here, ho-ho here." And she said, "I think you need to slim down a little bit." And I said, "Hey, I've been skinny all my life. And I go through these phases where I put on weight. And then I'll get skinny again. It's just, I don't know. But I told her, I said, no worries. I said, when I go out in the public, I turn sideways and nobody sees me. And he said the same thing Miss D said. You're an idiot. Dad'll be home Monday. All the bitching I did paid off. He's cremated. I cremated him today, and he's coming home Monday. I got into it with my sister. I got into it with my mother. I said, all he told me was he wanted cremated, he wanted brought back home, put on his table, and turn NCIS on for him. He didn't say anything about getting buried under the fucking ground or anything else. No, he didn't want to be buried. He's afraid of it. He don't want to. He don't want to be in the dark. Hey, I used my Jiffy pot today. My mother caught me after I went down to Lowe's. I bought like $258 worth of flowers. So, the same thing I usually get them every year, but they're annuals. And my dad last year, when winter come around, my dumb dad dumped them out. I said, you leave them there, Bum. I said, then they come back up every year. He said, well, I didn't know. So I bought some beautiful flowers to do the whole wall with. And I bought a brand new pressure washer. This one's an industrial one. So I'm gonna blow the shit off this house, blow the fucking paint off, I don't care. Blow the garage door out. Nah, the pressure washer I have, it does a decent job, but it doesn't have enough PSI to it. So I got one, and this one's got 3,100 PSI, which is twice as much as the one I have. So I put that out there, and then tomorrow I'm going to tear the damn place apart and go out there and start. I got a sprayer. Put the cleaner in, I spray the whole house down, and then hit it with that pressure washer and get it all cleaned up. My mom said, why would you buy all them flowers? I said, well, I sat out inside with him talking. He said he misses having pretty flowers up there, so there they are. She said, how much you pay for them? Because they weren't cheap. I said, $258. She said, are you crazy? I said, nope. I'll tell you what, the girls down at Lowe's were really sweet. They already canceled his account at Lowe's, and he gets his military discount, which is 10% off everything. So I was talking to one girl down there today, and I said, I know you probably can't do this. She said, do what? And I said, my dad passed away, not last Thursday, the Thursday before. I said, but I'm honored to be able to use his military discount. And she said, he passed away? And I said, yes. She said, I'm sorry. She said, you're talking about Bert? And I said, yeah, that was my dad. She said, honey, you get what you want to get and bring it up here. I'll give you the discount. So she had a manager up there, and the manager said it don't matter where you check out, you get the discount. So, but 10% is 10%. I'm just saying, I'm good in his name. But that's what I told my mom today. she's still looking for his wedding ring. And I was looking today and I picked up one of his jackets. And, huh? No. There's a pack of cigarettes, a lighter, and a note that I gave him. I stuck a note in there and said, I love you, but I'll see you when I get home. Because he wasn't up yet. And, I thought, well, as you can probably tell, I lost it. I said, what a big dummy. A pack of cigarettes, a lighter, and a note from me. Now, I got up at 5:30 this morning. And, got all that stuff down low, picked everything up. And like I said, I just told my mom, I said, I miss it. I can't believe, like I said, I was driving today. Like I was bullshitting with him. People probably think I'm nuts. That's my Uncle John, my Uncle Jeff, my Uncle Kenny. People kept asking me about everything. Like I said, I finally went off my sister and told her, I said, he don't want to be on the fucking ground, he just wants to come home. So I cremated him today, pick him up on Monday. And I told Mom, I said, oh, he wanted. That's sorry for crying. I said, all he wanted was to be cremated, brought home, put on his table, watching CIS. And she said, and when he gets here, you can do that. She said his TV hasn't been on since he's gone. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to NCIS. I went there and like I said to Paramount Plus. It'll play all day long. So that's like with Jacob. Jacob's right beside me. And his ashes. I still talk to him. And every time I screw up, I say, you big dummy, look what you made me do. I told my mom today I'm going to get another dog. I said, I have to. I'm going to go nuts. And her little dog follows me all over the place. But that's her dog. I mean, that's a sweet little dog. But that's it. I'm going to get the meanest son of a bitch I can find, Cujo. put him back in my room. And then I'll tell everybody, hey, go in my room and grab my wallet. He's a severed arm laying on the hallway. No, that was that goddamn dog of Lynn's. That fucking dog looked evil. But I watched that thing on there, them two pit bulls. That woman went over to check on them. Her friend was out of town. There was three pit bulls. She went in to feed them and stuff, take care of them. They're out in the fucking yard eating her. They attacked her and they were eating her, ripping her flesh off and eating her. The cops rolled up. The cops ended up shooting the dogs. I think it's like you said, it's how they're taught. Me. Well, I don't know. Like you said, I just hope everything works out. So I want to get the house all cleaned up, get everything done for him coming home on Monday. And his gun will, well, tomorrow's Sunday. That's right, you can set the damn clocks ahead again tonight, too. Yeah, fuck it. 1 hour ain't gonna kill me. But I hate when they do that. It don't make any sense to me. Just fucking leave it the way it is. If you're too immature to stay up or get up for work, I don't know. No, so what it's gonna be? It's gonna be daylight earlier now. Or no, it'll be daylight later. It'll be still be dark in the morning. There's some days, like I said, summertime, 9:30 at night, the fucking sun's still out. You're dead beat tired, and all you want to do is go to sleep. And well, they make it so the days longer in summertime. And I asked Trump about it again. He said, you know, people are twisted on it, shifted on it. He said, some people want to change it, some people don't. He said, it's not on top of my priorities. The Wigger House. I was telling Miss G, she called earlier, and I said, told her about the Democrats. I said, people are losing their damn minds. And she said, what do you mean? I said, look down on TV. They're a bunch of fucking idiots. On there dancing like they're some kind of superhero for a game. Yeah, that's what what's-his-face said. The one Cajun, Rage Cajun. He said they might as well consider themselves done. Yeah, he said, there ain't no way in hell. What's that? Well, yeah, Gutfeld makes fun of him. Gutfeld said he's always pissed off because when they go to drop the gerbil in his mouth so he can eat, it runs away. He calls him a lizard. But yeah, what, they're fucking, how stupid are they? Pick your warrior. Got them jumping up and down like a bunch of idiots. But well, it was another Democrat strategist on there today, and he said, you know what? He said, I hope the Republicans get comfortable in the White House because they're going to be there again. And he said, it's unbelievable the way they're acting. Gutfeld, I don't know if you've seen that. When they had the thing that Trump was making the speech and they were all holding up signs, he said, when a real on no more. He said, I fucked my uncle too. He's an idiot. I like his show, like I said, he's funny. You know who else I like is Donna's Drive-Ins and Dives. That guy Fieri. I like, yeah, I like watching him go to these different places. The one place, I don't know if you like them, but I love clams, breaded clams. And he went to this place called the Clam Box. And they served, I don't forget how many pounds of clams a day. But I go to Walmart and they, what is it, C-Pack or something? And they have breaded clams. But they're expensive as hell. But, well, everything's expensive right now. Like I said, that stupid, what's called, but the pressure washer, I guarantee you they've probably been in the 200 mark if the economy would straighten out. But I don't care. I told you. And I told my mother. She was yelling at me because I got a letter yesterday. And it says Bert Hoyman for Jason Hoyman because my dad's my payee on my account. Well, my dad's gone now. So my mom said, you better call him and let him know and figure something out. I said, no. I said, you better call them and figure something out. I said, when they called, you're the big mouth that got on the phone and said, no, he can't handle his money. Although I've been doing it for over 30 years. I said, just because you had a bone to pick with me. And the thing with her now, she don't have my dad here. So when I start getting angry, she shuts the hell up. But I said, you get on the phone and tell them. I said, I'm not going through this bullshit and dealing with shit that you started. You started it, you're going to finish it. She said, well, I don't know how to do that. I said, call them and say, Dad died. I don't need a payee anymore. Like I said, my mother's always been good for that. She's controlling. And, well, like I said, she used to beat the shit out of me with that metal spoon. And my well, that's when my dad left. She hated me for that. No, she hated me because I looked like my dad. I said, my Uncle Kenny told me today. My Uncle Kenny said, you know what, buddy? He said, anything good come out of this. He said, your dad really ain't dead. He said, 'cause you're just like him. He said, you're a spitting image of him, you act just like him. I said, I grew up with him for how many years? So, like I said, they're my family. So Michael just said, if I want to come up, he'll pay for my airline ticket. And I said, oh, kind of hard right now. But I can't leave him on. I'll tell you what I did get today. You know, I smoked them cigars, and little cigarette cigars. Yeah, I've been ordering through the mail. And today they give me 5 big stogies as a bonus. So I got five big ass cigars. So I'm gonna go empty them out and buy 5 big bags of weed and fill them up. That's what them kids do. Buy them cigars and they tear the shit out of them and fill them up with weed. I don't know. And like I said, I get through. I just said, and it's like one time you're crying, one time you're happy. And then you're crying, and then you're happy. And them goddamn NyQuil pills, I can't swallow them. I remember that night. Yeah, but that night you were on the phone with me, I was choking to death. I had to go. Yeah, high on honey in my throat stops them. So I try to take water to push them down. The water won't go down. My throat will just start gurgling, and it'll push water out of my nose. So I just sat there and wait.